Our next weather forecast help you plan for whatever's happening outside, and that includes finding ways to have fun when the temperatures are hovering around freezing or maybe even colder.
Yeah, right now around freezing, thankfully. Linda Rademecki and Sarah Burhow from the DNR are here to share some free or inexpensive ways to enjoy the great outdoors. Thank you for joining us, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
I might not have thought of this myself, but now I'm a Minnesotan. Winter camping doesn't sound too crazy to me. I mean, especially with the temperatures we're having right now. What would winter camping look like for people in Minnesota?
There is some additional preparation needed that you wouldn't do in summer camping, but it is definitely doable. We have some good tips on the DNR website. That's mndnr.gov. We've also got a webinar that gives people some of the basics that they would need to know to do winter camping. And we have campsites open all year round at 25 of our state parks.
A lot of locations.
Seems easier to stay warm in the cold than to get cool in the heat and humidity, right?
That can be true. You can put on more layers and get yourself some heat when it's cold, but sometimes in the summer, the only way to get cool is to hop in the water.
Lake. Yeah, exactly. No bugs either. Of course, if you also want to get out there and ski and snowboard and snowmobile, we have that. But something that my dad actually got into is snowshoeing, which is something that Sarah can talk a little bit about. Tell us, first of all, you brought a visual aid here, and tell us the story behind these snowshoes.
So I made these snowshoes, I think, in 1986.
Made them?
Made them from a kit. And I teach a class where I show everybody how to lace the webbing on, the stuff you walk on. And it elevates you in the snow, keeps you up on top of the snow. So you can. So the snow we had, that lofty stuff, the foot, we just walked right on top of the snow, hardly sunk in.
Okay, so whether you've made your own snowshoes or not, because you can buy them, obviously, there are some great trails and guided activities that you can do?
Yeah, there's guided snowshoe walks all over the Minnesota state parks, and you can join one of those. You can walk anywhere you want to in a state park with snowshoes, except on a groomed ski trail. Okay. And the groomed ski trail has 2 tracks down it, and it's smooth, so just
hard to miss.
Stay off of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can go anywhere else. You get to explore places you've never seen in the summertime because they're not accessible.
I know some people wish it was maybe still as cold as last week, and I'm talking about those who love ice fishing, because they want to see the thickness happen on those lakes, especially as we go further. And you can definitely get on the ice right now, maybe just not with the vehicle in some places, but what are some different ice fishing activities people can take advantage of?
We have some classes that are offered in a number of our state parks about ice fishing too, for people who are new to that activity. And something that people might not know about state parks is that you can go fishing in a lot of state parks without a fishing license in Minnesota.
Really?
Yes. And again, there's information about that on our website to tell you about that. Fishing from shore or from a dock in any state park doesn't require a license. And in the winter, you can do ice fishing in state parks where the body water is contained within the state park.
Okay.
So there's lots of options. There are places pretty close to the metro area where that's the case. Lake Mariah State Park is one of those. So there's some good options and some good training for people who want to try it for the first time.
Today I learned, after living here for 14 years, that you can do that. I had no idea. I've been ice fishing a bunch of times.
And a way to save some money for the family without having to get that license.
Ice is never safe. If you go out, walk on ice on a lake with that in mind, that it's never safe because there are thinner spots and thicker spots, you should be okay.
Safety first.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you brought that up.
These are all great outdoor activities, but there are some things that sort of straddle the indoors and the outdoors, or are purely indoors, that you guys have as well, right?
Right. For people who want to stay in a state park but maybe don't want to sleep in a tent or sleep outdoors, we do have camper cabins and yurts. Those are heated, often with a wood stove, but that gives you a little bit more of a cushy way to stay in a state park in winter. There are also a lot of activities and events planned in our parks that are indoors too. We have some crafting events and escape room events and all those kinds of things. So if people check the online events calendar on the DNR website, they can find indoor and outdoor activities.
You can even learn to winter camp at a state park.
So there's a class on winter camping.
Yep.
And when they enter the state park, there are certain fees still just to remember, whether it be parking or staying there?
Yes, a vehicle permit is required. It's $7 per day, or a great value is to get an annual pass.
Yeah.
It's $35. And one way we're kind of reducing barriers to state park use is that we're partnering with a bunch of libraries in Minnesota. There are more than 100 libraries in our state that have state park permits that can be checked out at no cost.
And occasionally there are free days as well that are scattered throughout the year and on the website.
Yeah, we have 4 free park days, 1 for each season of the year, and the winter free park day is on February 18th.
Keep that in mind. Well, we have more details on all of these programs, classes, right on WCCO.com. No excuses. The weather's perfect, Mike.